Here's your ride. There's your guide. You'll have many friends by your side.
Ride on the magic school bus.
Accompanied by Ms. Frizzle, teacher extraordinaire.
It's time to explore the unknown. Be adventurous, brave, and bold.
Each unique adventure will take you on a magical journey into the wonders of science.
Take chances, get messy, make mistakes.
Jump on Scholastic's The Magic School Bus.
Bus, do your stuff.
You never know what might happen.
This is so cool. We're stuck to a bumblebee.
We are inside a thunderstorm.
Shika, come.
With Scholastic's The Magic School Bus, you'll find adventure on every turn.
Good evening, class.
That's just the kind of thing a vampire would say. You just missed the coolest eruption.
I didn't miss it. I was part of it.
Team up with your friends on Scholastic's The Magic School Bus.
Let's do it.
And experience the mysteries of science.
It's your job as scientists to look for connections.
Learning something new is fun.
That white blood cell just ate those bacteria.
When you ride Scholastic's The Magic School Bus,
Wildcat Wand at the control.
it's an exploration
I'm flying.
with fascination.
Is that a real live Tyrannosaurus Rex behind them?
Correctosaurus, Ralphie.
When you climb on Scholastic's The Magic School Bus.
Greatest idea in the history of kidkind?
Wow.
Based on Scholastic's award-winning best-selling book series.
Just as long as we don't get blasted, roasted, toasted, or eaten, I'm happy.
Don't worry, Arnold. That's not until next week.
Look for the newest episodes. The Busasaurus taking flight and flexes its muscles. It's a fantastic field trip on every fun-filled video adventure. Don't miss out on any of these exciting journeys. Collect them all. New on video from PBS for incredible adventure, action, and fun. Watch Adventures from the Book of Virtues.
Cool. I'll go get the book.
Hold on to your seat as Zach, Annie, and Plato
Bravo!
take you on amazing journeys
Long, long time ago in ancient Greece.
and the coolest missions.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate video series with the greatest stories you'll want to watch again and again.
See what even a kid can do?
The adventure starts here with Adventures from the Book of Virtues. Collect them all.
An enchanting new musical spin on a timeless tale. A tale of Cinderella.
Buongiorno.
What is it, daughter? Tell me.
What's to say, Papa?
Each misty rainbow you ever chased.
And you have so much laundry, we will be good friends.
Do you always make friends this way?
Oh, please, oh, compadre. Make magic. Make magic.
I'll make magic for Cinderella. Watch. I'll make magic for Cinderella.
Oh, Your Majesty.
A tale of Cinderella. A new musical for the whole family.
is what we're after. With real animals. We'll talk real animals. Never ever get enough of those real animals. Real animals. Never ever get enough. Real animals.
Hi, everyone. Come join me and my friends. My name is Casey, and we're gonna have a real animal adventure today. And if you want to come along, all you need is a little imagination. What kind of real animal adventure are we gonna have today? What? I didn't hear you! What? I didn't hear you! All right, here we go. Let's imagine ourselves into the world of bears. Bears have been one of my favorite animals ever since I got my first teddy bear. Real bears are beautiful and strong and sometimes cuddly, but they are also very, very dangerous. They are not toys, so never, ever try to touch a bear. You could be their next lunch. Bears live mostly in forests, and as you can see, they're gigantic. Hey, that's a word I just made up, kind of like gigantic and huge, all in one word. Bears eat a lot in the summer. They spend long, lazy days fishing, and they don't even cook the fish before they eat them. They just munch down. Bear sushi, anyone? Mama bears teach their babies how to fish. Baby bears stay with their moms until they are about 2 years old. These two guys just left their mom, but maybe they left home too soon because this is definitely an example of bad bear manners. You should never fish with your mouth full. In this case, Brother Bear got the leftovers. I came to the zoo to find out more about bears. Jamie is a bear keeper. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, how are you?
Jamie, why do bears eat so much in the summertime?
Well, they eat a lot of food in the summertime because they have to develop a layer of fat so that they can go into something called hibernation.
What's hibernation?
Hibernation is a very deep sleep. Bears find a cave or dig a hole. They drag in leaves to make a bed, and then when it gets really cold and there isn't much food around, they go to sleep. Sometimes they don't eat for a very long time, sometimes as long as 6 months. Mama bears have their babies while they're sleeping, which always sounded like a real good idea to me.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about these polar bears?
Well, these two bears are 27 years old. They came here as babies. They were orphaned in Alaska.
Aww.
They've been here a long time. Their names are Bruno and Sweetie.
Now, are they boy bears or girl bears?
Brother and sister.
Brother and sister.
Polar bears are the best hunters and swimmers of all the bears. They have to be because they live where it is so cold and there's not very much food around. They have to swim and run a very long way to get dinner. They have a layer of fat that helps to keep them warm. Most people think polar bears have white fur, but really it's kind of yellowish.
Jamie, you sure know a lot about bears. Can you tell us about pandas and koala bears?
Well, that's a great question, Casey. But actually, pandas are not related to bears. They're actually more related to raccoons. And koalas are marsupials. They're not a bear at all. They're actually more related to a kangaroo.
Well, thanks so much for sharing your friends with us and for telling us how they're different. Now we're going to go see another different kind of bear, the sloth bear. Here we are at the sloth bear's house. You know, it's spelled like sloth, but experts tell us it's pronounced sloth. Sloth bears are the kind we most often see in books. Take a look at that nose. The bear uses it like a vacuum cleaner to suck up termites and ants. Yum! What a dinner! Most bears like to live alone, but sloth bears like to live with each other. Spectacled bears get their name from streaks around their eyes that sometimes look like glasses. The streaks on each bear are different and can be used to tell one bear from another.
We've already learned a lot about bears, but bear with me, there's more.
Polar bears are always white to blend in with the snow.
That's right!
While black bears are as black as night, and brown bears are always brown. Bear cubs give such great bear hugs to show their merry, berry love. Bear cubs are the baby bears who love to fool around. Just bear with me and you will see why I'm in love with bears. If you'll bear with me, I'm sure you'll agree there's something rather cute about bears. All bears love to fish and swim and catch their very own din-din. And bears just love to hibernate, which means waking up about 6 months late. Bears all love to stand up tall so they can look and see it all. And cubs, they learn from mama bears who show them lots of love and care. Just bear with me and you will see why I'm in love with bears. If you bear with me, I'm sure you'll agree there's something rather cute about bears. Have such sharp, sharp claws on their paws because bear cubs are born with 5 claws on their baby's baby paws. Just bear with me and you will see why I'm in love with bears. If you bear with me, I'm sure you'll agree there's something rather cute about bears. They love to wrestle on the ground or even in the deep blue sea. They can weigh more than 1,000 pounds, which is much, much more than you or me. Some bears, like koala bears, aren't really bears at all. They're more like bouncing kangaroos and are all called marsupials. Just bear with me and you will see why I'm in love with bears. If you bear with me, I'm sure you'll agree there should be no dispute inside their furry suits. They're really rather cute, those bears.
We've learned where bears live and that they can fish. We've learned about polar bears, too. What else do you guys want to know?
I want to see a baby bear. Baby bears are called cubs, aren't they?
That's right. Okay, we'll have a bear cub adventure. What else do you want to explore?
I want to know about dancing bears.
dancing bears, that's different. But I bet if we imagine very, very hard, we can find a dancing bear. Anything else?
I want to know about teddy bears.
Did you know that we got teddy bears because a long time ago, a president of the United States named Theodore Roosevelt, and Teddy is Theodore for short, refused to shoot a bear when he was out hunting. And the people loved that so much that they created teddy bears to celebrate. How many of you have teddy bears?
I share with my bear, he's an every boy and girl bear. I love my family, yes I do, but I love my teddy too. I care for my bear, I share with my bear, he's an every boy and girl bear. I love my family, yes I do, but I love my teddy too. When I go to sleep at night, he lies right next to me. When I open up my eyes, he's the first one that I see. When I'm feeling kind of cold, my teddy warms me up. When I need someone to hold, my teddy cuddles up. I care for my bear, I share with my bear, he's an every boy and girl bear. I love my family, yes I do, but I love my teddy too. I care for my bear, I share with my bear, he's an every boy and girl bear. I love my family, yes I do, but I love my teddy too. When I'm feeling kind of sad, my teddy makes me smile. When I'm feeling kind of rad, he understands I'm just a child. When I fuss, he doesn't mind, he keeps me occupied. He's always, always on my side, he loves me all the time. I care for my bear, I share with my bear, he's an every boy and girl bear. I love my family, yes I do, but I love my teddy too. I care for my bear, I share with my bear, he's an every boy and girl bear. I love my family, yes I do, but I love my teddy too. He sits right on my lap. He never tells a lie. He even wears my cap. We always share our toys. He loves to play with me. It's good for every girl and boy to have a teddy like me. I care for my bear, I share with my bear. He's an every boy and girl bear. I love my family, yes I do, but I love my teddy too. I care for my bear, I share with my bear. He's an every boy and girl bear. I love my family, yes I do, but I love my teddy too. Love my teddy too. Love my teddy too. Love my teddy too. I love you, Teddy. Good night, sweet Teddy.
I promised you guys baby bears, and here we are today with Martine Colette. Martine takes care of animals who have no other place to go, and I think she's got some baby bear cubs. Hi, Martine.
Hi, Casey. I'm so glad you came today.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see the bears. Do you have them here?
I've got two beautiful baby bears.
Oh,
come and see.
Let's go see them. They are so cute. Oh, a little
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, because she's a cinnamon color.
Yes.
And who's this?
This is Kachina.
Oh, Kachina's so good, sitting on her hind
Such a good girl.
You know, I think these guys want to go for a walk. What do you think?
I think they would love to go for a walk. Let's go.
Let's do
Cinnamon.
it. Come on. Okay. Come on, you guys. Come on. Let's go. Martine, Cinnamon, and Kachina are what kind of bears?
They're American black bears, Casey, even though one of them is brown.
You know, they are so cute and so cuddly, but I noticed they had big, giant claws that looked long and sharp and dangerous.
Casey, they're wild animals. And wild animals don't make good pets, and you should never, never approach wild animals. Ever approach wild
Why
animals.
do the bears come in to your campground?
Because people leave food, and food attracts the bears. So when you're camping, you should take your food and put it very high up in the tree. And don't hide any candy bars in your pocket or in your sleeping bag or underneath your pillow either.
Okay, that sounds like a really, really good idea. But what do they do for fun?
Oh, they do a lot of things for fun. They play tag, they wrestle with each other, and they even have their own version of hide and seek.
Martine, tell me the most important things that we should remember about bears.
Even the cutest baby bear grows up to be a giant, big, dangerous bear.
Okay, what else?
We need to keep the world safe for people and animals.
Okay, and I know there's a most important thing.
And the most important thing of all, bears and all animals need lots of room to grow in.
Martine, thank you so much for sharing your baby bear cubs with us today. I know that it's up to us to keep Mother Earth safe for people and animals and all living things. I think we've taken every bear adventure that we wanted except for one, and that was a dancing bear. But I happen to know a bear that's in the movies, and his name is the same as mine, Casey the Bear.
In the forest, in the caves, bears are learning to behave. In the rivers, on the plains, bears are turning to the stage. At the circus, at the zoo, even in the movies too. Instead of life inside a cage, bears are turning to the stage. Bears are learning lots of tricks when their trainer's very quick. Bears are getting lots of kicks when there's sugar for them to lick. Casey likes to stand up high on his long hind legs. He even likes to wave goodbye, or sometimes he just begs. In the forest, in the caves, bears are learning to behave. In the rivers, on the plains, bears are turning to the stage. At the circus, at the zoo, even in the movies too. Instead of life inside a cage, bears are turning to the stage. He can lie on his back or on his side and stick his feet up in the air. Casey smiles to show his pride. He even snarls like other bears. His dancing is beyond compare. He's clumsy and he's cute. He's not as good as Fred Astaire, but I still think he's a hoot. In the forest, in the caves, bears are learning to behave. In the rivers, on the plains, bears are turning to the stage. At the circus, at the zoo, even in the movies too. Instead of life inside a cage, bears are turning to the stage. He can fetch just like a dog. Our Casey's very smart. And for his health, he takes a jog. It's good for Casey's heart. He'll shake his head from side to side if he disagrees with you. He'll scratch his big, thick, furry hide when there's nothing else to do. In the forest, in the caves, bears are learning to behave. In the rivers, on the plains, bears are turning to the stage. At the circus, at the zoo, even in the movies too. Instead of life inside a cage, bears are turning to the stage. In the caves, bears are learning to behave. In the rivers, on the plains, bears are turning to the stage. At the circus, at the zoo, even in the movies too. Instead of life inside a cage, bears are turning to the stage.
Ta-da! Meet Casey the Bear and his friend Nick.
Hi.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Casey. How are ya?
Fine. Casey, this Casey can do all sorts of neat things. In fact, we're going to show you a little bit, and I'll tell you a little bit about him.
Oh, that's great. But, you know, we heard that you shouldn't hang around big bears like Casey.
Well, you know, we should be careful and respect this guy for his size. And, in fact, we shouldn't feed the bears.
Well, that's good, and we're going to remember that. You know, Nick, we heard that Casey can do all kinds of things. Would you guys show us?
Sure. We'll show you what Casey does here. Casey, why don't we give him a nice big wave first? There we go.
Oh, Casey.
That's a good wave. Why don't you get back on your mark there, Case? You want to shake your head? That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Okay, Casey, why don't we show him how tall you are, huh? Why don't you stand all the way up there? All the way up there, Casey. Oh, boy. What a good boy.
Oh, he's giving you a hug, Nick.
Well, we've been through this before, right, a big boy?
He loves you.
Well, you know, we've spent a lot of time with Casey building our, relationship together. Why don't you go back there in your mark there,
Nick,
Casey?
what kind of bear is Casey?
Casey's a North American black bear.
Now, what else can he do?
Right, a big smile. In fact, Casey, stand it all up. Now do it. Stand up there, big smile.
Now, I heard that this bear can dance. Is that true?
Well, of course. Casey, in fact, won't we show him a couple of dances here, big guy? Huh? Atta boy. One more time, Casey.
That sure
All right, one more
is
time.
great.
All right. Back on your mark, kid.
That sure is a dancing bear. You know, I'd hate to dance with a clumsy old bear who'd step on you with his big old feet.
Yeah, he does have big feet, doesn't he?
He sure does. Back and front. It looks like he's got big claws there in the back.
Yeah, he sure does. In fact, he tears things up with those and gives them traction when he's running.
How did he learn to do all those things?
Well, we start when he's very little, and we spend a lot of time first just building up the relationship between us, or, having some love here and some tactiles, where we can pet them and touch them. Then after he's established the relationship, then we start doing very simple things, like having him just come to us. And, of course, we give him a reward, which today can be grapes or melons or sometimes...
Kind of like bear treats, right?
Bear treats.
Bear treats. Does Casey like being in movies and in television shows?
Casey wouldn't do it if he wasn't happy doing it. In fact, that's how we train him. We make it play and make it a lot of fun for him.
Well, you know what I think? I think Casey the bear is a bona fide, certified, qualified stage bear. Well, I think we imagined everything you wanted to see. What do you think about bears?
I like the way Casey dances. I like the funny way the bear cubs play.
You know, Casey, it's important for all of us to remember that we're not the only ones on Mother Earth, and that people and animals have to live on it safely.
Right. In fact, let's do a cheer for Mother Earth. Yay, Mother Earth! Yay, Mother Earth! We must take care of Mother Earth!
Mother Earth. Mother Earth.
We're on our own, taking care of ourselves. We're almost grown, looking out for our health.
'Cause there's so much world to see, and there's so much love to give. We're grateful to be free, 'cause there's so much life to live.
Mother Earth, all across the land.
Mother Earth
is doing the best she can.
Mother Earth
is carrying out nature's plan.
Mother Earth,
she needs our helping hand. There's so much to protect, our water, land, and air. We never can forget the animals out there.
and trees and plants and flowers too are also there for me and you. They keep the sky a glorious hue and make the air we breathe so blue.
Mother Earth, all across the land.
Mother
Earth is doing the best she can. Mother Earth is carrying out nature's plan. Mother Earth, she needs our helping hand.
And even when we're old and gray, we'll still know how to laugh and smile.
'Cause in our hearts a voice will say, you'll always be a child of Mother Earth. All across the land, Mother Earth is doing the best she can. Mother Earth is carrying out nature's plan. Mother Earth, she needs our helping hand. Mother Earth, we love our Mother Earth. Mother Earth, in love with Mother Earth. Mother Earth, we love our Mother Earth. Mother Earth, in love with Mother Earth.
Polar bears are always white to blend in with the snow, that's right. While black bears are as black as night, and brown bears are always brown. Bear cubs give such great bear hugs to show their merry, berry love. Bear cubs are the baby bears who love to fool around. Just bear with me and you will see why I'm in love with bears. If you'll bear with me, I'm sure you'll agree there's something rather cute about bears. All bears love to fish and swim and catch their very own din-din. And bears just love to hibernate, which means waking up about 6 months late. Bears all love to stand up tall so they can look and see it all. And cubs, they learn from mama bears who show them lots of love and care. Just bear with me and you will see why I'm in love with bears. If you bear with me, I'm sure you'll agree there's something rather cute about bears.